Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to look at a lot of Star Wars miniatures and figurines. Some of these are fake, some of these are official, some of these are really weird random stuff, and this is just pretty much a video having a look at a lot of random Star Wars stuff. Let's look at the least interesting stuff to begin with. Hope that didn't scare anyone. First off, we have some random Star Wars heads. These used to have a those lollipop things that goes through a hole right there. So I got 3 of these. Here's Chewbacca, being Chewbacca. It actually looks quite good, quite detailed, and resembles the actual character. And it's actually painted all the way from front to back. These are hooked on some sort of like a plastic keychain kind of thing going on. So you can hook these on your bag after you eat the candy. This one's Yoda, which looks decent, not as good as Chewbacca, and the hairs aren't really painted too well. Here's Darth Vader, which again, he looks okay. He does have silver paint, but the eyes aren't painted brown or anything. Nothing too special. All of them open up from the top and just, get a space for candy inside. I'm sure you can put something else in there if you know what to put in there, but that's these 3 heads. They were out some time ago. There's no actual dates on these things, so I can't actually tell you when. And for some reason I have a random Darth Vader head just lying around. Not sure what it's for. I have something that used to be from, I think, Burger King. It's like a stand. Used to have a pit droid on it. You push this down, the pit droid, one of those toys where there's a string that goes through the figure. When you push the button, it falls apart. When you let go, the spring-loaded string pulls and tightens the figure again. It's just a stand. I don't have to mess with it anymore. But what I do use it for is I have a hologram from one of the action figures of Emperor Palpatine. So he's got a stand now. Here is a Darth Vader statue. He is from Star Wars Monopoly. If you saw one of my early videos, I said I can't remember where the Anakin Skywalker figure is. Well, he's here. I found him now. He's in the big Star Wars model box sort of thing. It's actually pretty cool for like a statue, I guess. At the bottom it says, "Made in the USA, 1997." It's when the game Star Wars Monopoly came out. Here's a episode 3. Well, I don't know what you call these. Swings. They're called swings on eBay sometimes. Just a nice little metal piece. That's pretty cool. So you know these. These are from Kellogg's Lightsaber maze. So you got this Yoda. You got a little ball maze thing going on, which is kind of silly because, the maze is pathetic. You can get from one to the other quite easily. I don't even know what's the point. There's no starting point or ending point on this thing. So, but in terms of like a lightsaber thingy, it's okay. It's like super deformed slices. But now let's get to the more interesting stuff. I have a few more random micro machine things lying around. Got a Bespin Cloud Car. Tiny things. Just peg on the end. The Slave 1. You do have a lightsaber somewhere which these things can peg on. Lots of detail for a tiny thing. And of course TIE Advance. More Star Wars miniatures. This is from the Star Wars miniature game. Rebel Trooper. I used to have a layer but I lost from the magazine. And Stormtrooper. So these are pretty cool. I like to stand them like this, like back facing each other. Does anyone want these? Because I don't think I'll ever get the chance to play Star Wars miniatures. Now speaking of Star Wars miniatures, I actually have some really old metal miniatures. I'm gonna do another zoom. So I gathered that these aren't the most available figures ever, apparently quite rare. But here is a C-3PO, the metal miniature. It's quite detailed, molding wise. I mean, my paint job isn't that good, but I painted this years ago, so I'll probably come back to paint it again and get my Gundam marker pens. But that's C-3PO. Have Darth Vader, his lightsaber thing snapped up, but I did replace it with some blue tack and a piece of plastic. But there's Darth Vader. Detail wise, he's a bit blurry now, but he still looks good. I mean, you can clearly tell he's Darth Vader still. Because, and finally, Obi-Wan, his lightsaber's still here, but it's snapped off, but it's still here. So I just blue tack it back on. This tiny metal figure. You can do with a new paint job as well. So that's that. Next we have a R2 unit from McDonald's. It's actually a pretty good McDonald's toy. 3 rows at the bottom. So R2 just scrolls along. Detail, it's I mean, that's McDonald's, but you know what you're gonna do. It's not bad. Turn this head around. Yeah, there's enough molding detail, so you can always paint this yourself if you want to get more detail out of it. Because the top comes off, which allows you to spin it, and there's some Star Wars, Clone Wars stickers inside. There's quite a lot of, you can hold a lot of stuff in there. I wonder if anything else originally came with it. I don't even know how I got this, but there you go. There's a R2D2 from McDonald's. Next we have some miniatures. Now these are official. I'm pretty sure they are official. This is a Clone Trooper pack. Plus you got the I guess Sniper Trooper. He's just lying around, just like he'll always lie around. Miniatures. Not too flat on the surface, but he's okay. You got the sort of looks like he's running Clone Trooper. Pretty decent details going on. You can't move them or anything. We got the shooting Stormtrooper. Clone Trooper. His head turns. So that's pretty cool. It's like, my head's all the way around. Nothing else moves though. And you got the, I'm guessing he's the Captain Clone Trooper because he's standing in this position, and he can also spin his head. Can I spin the head on this guy? Nope. So yeah. Bare minimal movement. And the details, they're pretty good. At the bottom it says 2005 Hasbro China. They look okay. They got enough detail on them. This is to contrast the fake stuff. So here's the fake bootlegs. These are sold. I found these in Hong Kong. They're just in a bag. But anyway, here's a one of the bootlegs. Paint job's actually not too bad, apart from his face. It's a bit off. In terms of molding wise, it's decent. You can't move his head or anything. But yeah, I mean, scale wise, it's the same. If I put this together, you're not going to really. I mean, it takes a while to tell which one's the fake. Even at the bottom still says 2005 Hasbro China, so they've molded the thing pretty decent. Here's another fake Clone Trooper statue thing going on. I can move it, and still, it's bloody hell, there's articulation on both of his arms. Does this guy have? No. So they've actually kept the molding pretty accurate. You know, he looks pretty good. He's got a really nice paint job for a fake, you know. 2005 Hasbro China also at the bottom. So yeah, these are good fakes, because since fakes are fakes, they always come in a bag of random stuff. So it's not just Clone Troopers. So I mean, you actually have a battle droid, which is pretty cool. So you can actually have a battle now. Actually, that's pretty decent, because in the official pack you get Clone Troopers only, whereas in the fake pack you get Clone Troopers and also battle droids. So you don't need to buy more than one pack. So win for the bootlegs are actually even cheaper as well. And this is a pretty cool coloured battle droid. Here's a super battle droid, which you can move his arms. That's pretty cool. It does look a bit wonky because of the mass plastic quality and the fact that it was just packaged in a bag, so it might have been squashed a little bit. So that's pretty decent. Also inside the bag is a battle damaged Darth Vader. He still has pegs on the feet, but he didn't come with a stand, so I can't actually stand him up. But they've actually used transparent plastic for Lightsaber, which looks a bit pink. But there, battle damaged Darth Vader. His face is a bit, I don't know. I mean, sort of, kind of looks like him. But I guess if I find some blue tack, I can stand him up. Comes with Chewie or any other Wookiee, but I'm pretty sure it's Chewie because it's always Chewie. Looks like Chewie. He looks really angry and pissed off, like meh. But the face is sort of a piece of plastic. This is he's just standing on a piece of wood. Have a black colored Senate Royal Guard. I'm pretty sure this color's on the book somewhere. 2006 Hasbro China. This says. And if you flip the cape open, you can see there's detail printed underneath. Again, it's just like surprising for bootlegs to actually have this much detail. But pretty cool guy. You have a really cool action pose Yoda. He's jumping in the air. This lightsaber gonna swing. This lightsaber's way longer, I guess, to do with the effect of it, you know, like flying behind him. This one says 2005 Hasbro. It's got some black printing in the bottom as well. Yoda's face is pretty decent. It's painted quite well. Actually, quite looks quite menacing like this. It's pretty decent. And I guess this is some sort of one of the Walkie Choppers. It's a complete mess because it's in the plastic bag. It's all warped and thin plastics and stuff. So I'm guessing some soak in hot water would do it some good. But I'm really not sure what this is meant to be. I just sort of think it's a Wookiee ship, like helicopter, and the thing spins, sort of, until it hits the molded plastic that's getting in the way. I'm not sure how anyone would sit on this, but there you go. So in the official pack you get 4 clone troopers there, but in the bootleg bag you get 2 clone troopers, 2 battle droids, a Wookiee, Yoda, a battle damaged Darth Vader, and a black sort of Royal Guard, and that's pretty awesome. And here's more. These are actually erasers or rubbers, pencil rubbers, in the form of figures. So this is R2D2. It's fully painted eraser. It's way softer because it is a eraser, and I'm not going to rub it because it actually looks pretty good. It's yellowed over the times, but this is actually for some time now, many years, and it stands. So it's a rubber R2D2. So this is a terrible rubber because it's got shiny paint over it, but this is Anakin Skywalker, which looks like he's got a really puffy face. He can stand, amazingly. And here's Watto. I have no idea how you can actually use these as rubbers, especially with this him, because his arms are just tiny little things, and really soft. There's just no way. And he can also stand. And next we have Sabova, which is maybe the wrong scale, I'm not sure. But yeah, he's a rubber as well. And really good detail for erasers, it's insane. Can he stand? No, he's Sabova, he can't stand. And finally you got Darth Maul, who's also an eraser. He can stand. Really short lightsaber. Wobbly. In terms of details, he's pretty good as well. Because he's a rubber, he can actually move his head because he's soft enough. And like I said, he can stand. So that's this for this video of all these random like Star Wars figurines and stuff. Tell me what you think and which ones you like and what you're interested in. I mean, if you're ever in Hong Kong, you see these bootlegs, pick them up because some of them are pretty good. So yeah, subscribe, suggest, comment below, and take care and have a nice day. Bye.